going on YouTube? Got the lava rock aquaponic garden right here, and as you can see, haha, it is fixed. I finally grabbed more rock and went ahead, cleaned it all out and everything. There's still little tiny little pieces of rock and stuff like that. I don't really like to have that kind of stuff in there, but somehow they didn't fall out of the net that I was using. I got a real fine net that I've been using. You can get about half a bag in there and wash it all down real good until it becomes clear. And then usually little tiny ones like that come out, even though it's got a few holes in it too, but they didn't come out. So they're in the bed now. They'll work their way to the bottom. And if you remember last time, underneath there is all that red lava rock, just like the other two beds over there. So that's all taken care of. I raised the level too. It was probably about that high before with the gigantic red lava rocks piling out of it and everything. But I like the way the pea looks, where you can make it nice and smooth and everything. The one thing that I did was, well, like I said, I raised the level of the rock itself, and then over here I didn't know what to do. So what I did was, underneath here, I just took a bunch of these lava rocks and I just piled them all up to make like a, I don't know, maybe like a little makeshift filter or something like that, hopefully, because they're porous. But it doesn't really go through the rock or anything. It just kind of like hits the rocks and then goes down in, but that's buried now. So hopefully, and then I mounted this up a little bit here, just kind of like a little, you know, mound, and then works its way down from there, hopefully to prevent some algae from growing. I thought about doing it all the way to the bottom. I thought about a whole bunch of different ways, but I'm not done with that idea. So I'm gonna, you know, play around with that idea, because I still have the other two there, that one and that one over there is looking really bad, the algae and stuff. So I got to work on those. So I got to come up with a better idea anyway. Over here, same idea as the hot tub aquaponic garden. Got a heat lamp here. It's just got a, I believe, 100 watt, or maybe it's only a 60 watt in there, and it's just sitting there right on the rock. When you get under here, you can feel the heat of the lamp, but the rocks are still kind of cold, so it's not really doing much. And we got that fan right there, so it's kind of moving some of the air here, so it's kind of acting more like a heater. It is. It's kind of acting more like a heater than for the whole greenhouse than it really is doing anything with the bed. But who knows? I mean, rocks kind of look a little dried out there, so maybe it's helping a little bit. But as you can see right over here, that's what I was talking about, this whole algae mess. And I have that's the pipe just sitting up on a couple lava rocks here, and then, you know, with its flowing and everything, it just started algaeing all up because of the sunlight. So I got to get that one buried, but I'll come up with a different idea. That way I can compare with the other idea. I went to the pet store today, or I went to the pet store yesterday, and lo and behold, they don't have any goldfish. So couldn't get any goldfish this week, and I don't even know if I can acclimate them. That was one of my questions I meant for the guy, because he always loves it when I come in. I always ask wacky, goofy questions, and my question would be if I could acclimate them when my tank water is it's below 40. It's like 39 and 39.5, something like that. And I just wanted to see his face, but he was out of them. So over here, well, here, let's start right here with these guys, because everybody's suffering from the same thing. You can see that little tiny white dealies. And I was out here yesterday working on that bed right there and everything, and I was looking at these guys. I didn't see this yesterday, and now I come out today. This big old leaf is now leaning over. It's like right here. It's kind of like it got kind of like dehydrated, like it just collapsed the stalk. And the other ones there, as you can see, you can see a little bit of, I don't want to call them mites, but there's some kind of goofy little animal. And then under here, got a couple right on there. This big old one, just a couple there. But over here, there was one leaf that had them, and when I pulled it back, you can see them, they're all back in there. They're all on the back side of this one and everything. And now they're starting to all go through in here. And there's, no, I don't really see any on these ones over here. But so I gotta hurry up and up inside, just figure out what the heck these guys are, how to kill them and get them out of here, and if I can't, I'm just gonna pull them. So I gotta get on that. So if you got any answers to what these are and how I can get rid of them quick, if you can get the answer to me before I take an action, leave it in the comments below. I'd appreciate it. Till next time. Later.